Is it possible to prepare for the unexpected? I believe you can prepare only if you expect something to happen. Not what it is, not when it comes. Damn sure not how bad it will be. Just simply by expecting it. Welcome to Fictional Scars, where this is the corner of the internet. Your scars aren't hidden, anointed. I am Keandra Brown, aka by Keandra B, veteran, boy mom, host, and author in African American women's fiction and domestic thriller, with 9+ years in self-awareness and healing. And I think it's about time that we start socializing honestly. And since we're going to be honest, fuck expecting shit. Who gives a damn? Why do you want to live your life in stress mode? This is the reason why your brain operates in autopilot mode all the time, because you want to allow yourself to be in stress mode. Don't do it. Who cares? Whatever happens, happens. You deal with it when it comes. Don't sit there and expect everything to happen just because shit in the past has happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying live like it'll never happen to me, YOLO. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't walk outside saying, oh my God, today could be the day I fucking die. That was extreme. You get what I'm trying to say. Come on. Time to pick the scab. Some people who walk around living their life just expecting shit to happen are the very people that put themselves in that comatose / autopilot space. And if you remember in the last chapter, chapter 1, I mentioned about autopilot, and I also mentioned psychological resistance as well. This is where your brain goes into protective mode and protects you from the very thing that is actually meant to help you, like your growth, leveling up, learning new things, acquiring new skills, things like that. Your brain does not realize that those are not trigger responses for fight or flight. Your brain just sees everything as a enemy and immediately puts your subconscious in protect mode. And because of that, you shut down. You do what? You look for dopamine, a feel good thing. So you start endlessly scrolling. You start consuming a whole lot of feel good content. You start doing things that are more distracting than actually helping you. That puts you in what? Never finishing anything syndrome is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a period within you where you just don't finish nothing. You may start everything, but you never finish it. You never see it through. And I was a part of this. Heavenly. Before even having my dream and starting to write a book, I would get involved in a lot of different things and I never saw it through. Let me name some. I used to sell Kirby vacuums. Got told no too many times, left it. Couldn't see it through. I couldn't stand it. Then I started working for DirecTV at a call center. Didn't like the job. All you had to do was 6 months and you would have been, promoted? I think you would have got promoted to the next level automatically. And that would have gave you about $2 to $3 more extra on your pay. Something like that they was running. And guess what? Didn't see it through. Then I started a business, a boutique business. Because of other things that happened, I didn't see that through. The list just goes on. Going to school, dropping out, talking about college, of course, for my psychology degree. The list just goes on. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm proud. I'm sure not proud. I use myself as the example so that you don't feel alone in your truth. What happened now? I clearly stated that I started shit and never finished it. What happens, right? Again, started writing a book. Only succeeded in writing 3 chapters and self-published it with just that. That's another thing I didn't see through. Because why? I told you in chapter 1, I didn't keep it. Now, for some of you, you're probably wondering what that book looked like. Boom. Here it is. This is the book that I published with only 3 chapters. Absolutely right. To some, they could say, well, maybe 3 chapters was all it needed, and that's a good start. No, that's not a good start. That's definitely a part of not finishing. You know what I'm saying? The book was not finished. The story was not ended at all. I just left it on a cliffhanger so that it will leave me space to finish it or don't. We already know what choice I had made. Some of the reasons why people fall into the never finishing anything syndrome is for cognitive overload. They're overloading their brain with so much information, so much responsibility, so much projects, so much everything that their brain is not functioning properly to the point it can't focus, it can't zero in on anything, trying to have space for all these different things. Nothing is getting done. And the only peace it finds or relief it finds is just by checking out. You also have the confusion and feeling like everything that's bad is bad when it's not. Some stuff will make you cringe, will make you feel uncomfortable. As we've already known for years, being uncomfortable means that you're growing. That will never change. I don't care if 20,000 people had said this before me. It is the God honest truth. Because whenever I felt cringe or something not good, I shut it down immediately. My brain didn't even have to kick in for me, baby. I did it on my own. And it left me broken. It left me lost. It left me lonely and directionless and just existing. That's not what we want because we've already picked that scat. We're moving forward. We getting there. It don't happen overnight. And it damn sure don't happen in a week. So we getting there. Let me be truthful with you guys. Let me be truthful. Outside of being vulnerable, invisible to the public eye, that wasn't the only reason why I didn't keep the book. Wasn't the only reason why I didn't finish it, why I chose not to finish it. One of the biggest and the most important reason why I left that book, why I didn't keep it, was because of my grandfather. My grandfather, surprisingly, shocked the heck out of me, bought the book, read it. He called me, we talked about it. He asked me all kinds of questions without going too deep because he didn't want to know the finished story before it was finished. He didn't want to know everything about the characters before he had a chance to actually read it. And not only that, he left a review. And I was so happy. I was determined to finish the book. Because of all the weight of the world that was just on my chest, the cognitive overload, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't think of how I wanted this book to end. I couldn't pick up the pen again and write as if the words were already on my chest. I just couldn't do it. So I didn't. For years, I gave all kind of excuses. Yeah, I'm still working on it. And I got the phone call. Reality set in that regardless if I finish it or not, he'll never read it. Why? Why finish it now? I lost all rights over the book. I lost all rights. I lost power. I lost commitment. I lost reasoning. I lost it all. And I chose to just never think about it again. Fuck it. Fuck the book. Fuck it. Because why? I never could have prepared for that. It wasn't something I expected to come so soon. Now the beginning makes sense. While I was dealing with my grief and battling my hurt, I knew I had to write, and I did. So because of that, I turned it into a hobby that mentally freed me. Writing with no pressure, writing just because, writing because something sparked an interest, writing because maybe I was watching a movie, something triggered me to think back to a moment where that pain was not healed yet. That's what I did. I used writing to do all of that. But instead of just trauma dumping in my writings, I formulate them into legit dialogue between two characters. That helped me. It helped me see the potential that maybe God was trying to show me in the dream all those many years ago. Before you know it, I was already working on another book, because in writing that one little passage that turned into 13 chapters, there was a line in there that made me think about something else from my past that I felt needed to be put on paper. It was like the floodgates of writing opened for me. It was like I knew now that this was not a fleeting moment. This was a blessing that was put on me that I ignored, that I thought just fun about it. Because I let it go and didn't think twice about it, I didn't realize what I was sitting on. I didn't realize that I write for scar people like myself, that I give scar people opportunities in the book to either live out their worst fears and overcome them and become better, or continue hiding and shrinking from them and watching everyone else walk all over them. Looking at that, I was like, you know what? I don't just only want it in my book. I want to bring this out in the open. I want to talk to so many more people. I don't just only want to leave it to my book, because there are so many great other independent authors out there who write amazing books, and I want to read their books as well. The power of the 5 healing habits that I use that help me. I am not going to break them down, but if you want to know any information about it or see it for yourself, it's free. You can click the link down below in the description box. And you could check out some other things in there as well too. If this is your first time here, then I'm pretty sure you have not seen chapter 1. So I would advise you to go watch chapter 1 so you'll have a full understanding on what's going on here in chapter 2. If you have not signed up for the email subscriber list for updates and the soon to be coming book cover reveal, then you make sure you check out that too. Like I said, it's all in the description box. Just a quick question. How do some of you devour your hurt? What do you turn your hurt into? Or do you do anything with your hurt? I know that was like 3 questions. You can answer it as one. You can let me know in the comments below. If you don't want to be that vulnerable just yet on this side of the internet in the comments section, then you can send it to me directly, because I definitely check my emails. The email you can send it to is stories@bykeandrab.com. It should pop up below here. That's the email that you can send it to me at. I will get it directly. I'm the only person who has access to that email, and I'm the only person who can check it. As of right now. Maybe until I grow a teen. As of right now, I'm the only person. Here's the thing. After we have finally taken off the mask, pulled that veil back, and dealt with our grief on anything, because death is not the only way to grieve. You can grieve on a lot of things. You can grieve on a failed relationship. You can grieve from a loss of a job. You can grieve on so many things. You can grieve on finding out that someone you love closely to has health issues. When you pull back the veil and rip off the mask, what is left? What is left for us?